right, another season in the books. So now we got to figure out that off-season plan, you know what I mean?
Yep. And I already know what I want to work on.
Oh, yeah? Let me hear it then. Sounds good. Only thing left for you to do is put in that work.
Let's do it.
Let's get it then.
A new year means new goals.
Yep. Fresh start. Anything's possible.
Indeed it is. So let's talk about the team's overall outlook, and then we can drill in to your personal goals for the first half of the season. Sound good?
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Our goal this year is to secure at least the 6th seed and avoid the play-in tournament. After that, anything can happen.
Huh?
Something wrong?
I get why you say that, and it's not like I don't remember what happened last season, but I just feel like we should be aiming higher.
Okay, our goal is to win the title in the long run. But my job as GM is to honestly evaluate the roster and make sure that I know what needs to be done to improve it.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, the roster as it is, it wouldn't be fair to put that kind of championship expectation on you.
What if I take a leap? I know what I can bring to this team. I know that I could push these guys farther than what you guys are saying, just avoiding the play-in.
Then prove it. Nothing would make me happier than to see you have that kind of impact this year. Speaking of, why don't we set your personal goals for the first half of the season? Coach Tucker can walk us through it.
You know the drill by now. Mm-hmm. We show you a list of goals. You pick the one you want to focus on for the first half of the season.
Been looking forward to this all off season, Coach.
Take a look. Let me know what you think.
Making the all-star team is important to me. That's what I want to shoot for.
They don't give you rings for making the all-star team.
No, but playing at an all-star level helps a team reach its goals. MP, this award is largely about narrative, but we know how to work the media, right? You show out in games against other top players, you'll get an all-star nod.
If you win those games.
That's always the goal, Coach. But I'm trying to build a legacy. And making the all-star team matters. It's one of the things they talk about when they talk about legends, whether you like it or not.
No, I understand. You help us win games, we'll help you make all-star.
I appreciate that, Cliff. Hey, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see us working towards a common goal. Anything else you two would like to discuss?
Yeah, I'm good.
Looking forward to getting after it. This is going to be a great season, y'all.
And P's about to tear it up. Let's get it, MP. Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT. Some if we can't win tonight.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Thursday, the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. That will tip off a homestand for them. Then on Friday, the Milwaukee Bucks will come into town.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Cam Whitmore is out there with MP, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Here they are, game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Now, here's Suggs. To the paint, here's Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Şengün. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Last year, ending with a title for MP. GA, that was his 4th championship.
And Kevin, he's got that competitive fire. MP told us before tonight he's approaching this year like he hasn't ever won.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now, Anunoby, following the 3-point attempt by MP.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Hart. Suggs kicks to Anunoby. Smith against Hart. Brunson with a clean look. Buries the 20-footer.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Thompson finds MP. Fires the 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. They get it back. Brunson. And the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
To the inside. Yep, that one goes.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. And expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In second, the Rockets.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Houston in the lead, and Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Isaiah Joe is out there with Podziemski. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Towns in at the 4-man position. The first free throw is good. And it's tied up with that one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
And so here is New York, following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Shepard, defended by Towns. And that one is good.
Hey, if the defense doesn't lock him up and leaves a gap, MP pretty much has to make the pass there.
Pass to Towns. There's the triple. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Rockets leading by 5. The 3 from MP. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, are they shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Podziemski's shot is good. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. MP outside. Three-pointer on the way. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. And the defending finals most valuable player was none other than MP. That's the 4th time, Greg, he's earned that Bill Russell trophy.
And he's always been about the team's success. They'll tell you the best part of all those finals MVP trophies, they came along with the one name after Larry O'Brien.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Rush. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. And a new group in for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. OG Anunoby comes in for Goodwin. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Brandon Podziemski. Now, here's MP. 17 points in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Rush is checked in for the Rockets.
Number 14, Rush.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And MP might as well be known as MVP at this point, right, Greg? He won his 4th most valuable player award last season.
And number 4 for MP puts him even with LeBron James and Wilt Chamberlain. That's the level that MP is starting to break into with his play. Simply incredible what MP has been able to accomplish.
Knicks trail by 10. Here's Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson. GA, as you know, So Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the Knicks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Knicks trail by 11. Here's Brunson. 13 points in the game.
Rockets foul. MP. First personal foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson. At the line for two.
That one falls for Brunson.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP looking around. Takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Houston Rockets. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Knicks.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. MP out there with Whitmore. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Brunson, second chance shot, and the rejection by Smith.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Rockets #1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Here's Brunson, and just miss after miss right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league? Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
MP outside. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Hart from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that one drops for him. Well, recently announced, MP making some waves. He's gone a different direction with his new shoe deal.
Well, he seems confident in his decision to represent New Balance. MP telling us he's very excited for this next chapter.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Here's Şengün. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Knicks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Pass to Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Here's Şengün. He can't hit that time. New York has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And here's Brunson. Towns at the elbow. 1:12 left to play in the third. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 6 points. Rockets leading by 23. Now Shepherd. Şengün with a screen on Suggs. And he's good on the three ball. Shepherd's got his second basket of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
From deep, Brunson. The Rockets pull it in.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Şengün with a screen on Brunson. Valencia. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And here is Suggs. 5 on the clock. Off with the layup. And so it's MP making things happen for the Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Brandon Podziemski. Towns is out there with Goodwin. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. MP outside. On deep. Drops in the tray. MP's got 43 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Goodwin. All alone. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
MP outside. From beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 46 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Knocked loose. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rush dishes to MP. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
2 minutes.
New York moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Gafford misses. Houston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go. MP's got 54 points.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Here's Podziemski. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Pierce. MP outside. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 57 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And yet another basket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
So we see Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Right, MP. They can't stop you. Good win. Let's keep it going. Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP. Let's keep this winning streak going.
any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word Cavs along with your issue and seat location to 55555.
It will all take place in Cleveland, Ohio, at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The Rockets taking on the Cavaliers. For the Rockets, they started the season with a victory. Tonight, out to make it a win streak with number 2. Cavs, Rockets, tip-off coming right up. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports with 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Saturday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And then on Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
So the Houston starting 5. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. MP is out there with Whitmore, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. These two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
MP outside. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Thompson. And here's MP from outside. Mobley grabs the board. And the Cavs with possession. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Cleveland has possession after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Inside. And the shot is good by Garland.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Garland, the pass to Mobley. To the middle. Shoots. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Mobley. Garland's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's MP, coming off a terrific game against New York. Knocks it down from distance.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jarrett Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And the shot goes.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Garland against MP. Another 3 from Houston.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
Garland for 3. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Whitmore. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Garland for 3. Pure from three-point range. Garland's got 9.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass, immediately gets into his jump shot.
It's stolen by Garland. Fast break, here we go. The Rockets pull it in. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season. Here's MP. He's got 9. He tries for 3. Hits the trifecta. 12 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Cleveland. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Allen. Williams comes in for Tyson. And it's Johnson in for Donovan Mitchell. Look for Cleveland. Tyson comes in for Williams. And it's Marcus Smart in for Garland.
All you, MP.
And a change for the Rockets. MP's checked in. And Cleveland has possession. It's a 13-point game. Johnson drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Taking a look at the Rockets. MP is out there with Shepard. Then it's Smith, and it's Rush in at the center position, filling out the middle. Now here's MP. 12 points for him. Another 3 from Houston.
You have loved the attitude of MP tonight. He's looked for his shot from the opening tip, and he's been so involved.
Outside Johnson. No good with the triple.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And Cleveland making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Houston leading by 14. Pass to Smith. MP with it. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. MP's got 18.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill, that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
Now here's Thompson. No points yet. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP looking around. He drops it from range. MP's got 21 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Now here's Garland. 14 points for him. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Garland's got 17 points.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
MP outside. And Houston, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Mobley outside. Pass to Tyson. To the inside. Garland, no good. Houston leading by 22. Şengün in the post. Working on Sabonis. It's good. Şengün's got his first points of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Down low. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice touch from the interior. Smith Jr. knows how to capitalize from this area.
Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland. Up top, Smith. MP getting it done for the Rockets. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Poor communication right now. They've been out of sync offensively, and you can feel the frustration building.
Man, they've been taking some wacky shots out there, looking like Ernie out there.
Hey, easy. I got a J. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Tyson in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Now Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Here's MP after the basket by Cleveland. Pass to Whitmore. Now Şengün. MP outside. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland's shooting just 33% so far in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He had 63 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play from Mr. Jarrett Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
MP outside. 4-3. It's not going to go for him.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Thompson passes to MP. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Connects from downtown. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now. MP up top. Allen defending. From downtown. And Houston another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
Garland for 3. On target from range. Garland's got 20.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Garland against MP. Hey, puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Count it. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Garland. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 24.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Allen outside. From deep, Mobley. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP finds Sengun. Thompson outside. MP outside. Fires for 3. Kept alive. And Sengun throw it down.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Garland. Smith with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And here's MP from outside. Count it from distance. MP's got 48.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Houston building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got MP, also Shepard out there, and it's Pierce in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From deep, MP. Good! Another from three.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Garland, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And here are the Rockets. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Down low. Here's Buchanan. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. So both teams making some changes here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Oh, from deep. Good. Another from three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks, too. Like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
2 minutes.
Pass to Rush. MP outside. The three is up. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP with it. Here's Rush. MP with it. He shoots a three. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Garland, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
MP outside from deep. Again! What an avalanche!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
Pass to Tyson. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
You earned that one. Great win tonight, MP. Surprise.